In the second part, remember the astrologer met with a stranger who had a burden in his mind. The stranger had a big burden in his mind, but he did not know what it was. Okay, so he asked the astrologer to solve his problem. At first, the astrologer was willing, but since he was not a real astrologer, he was afraid that he might make mistake and lose all his money. So he decided to go away. But the stranger was not willing to leave him. He said, "You cannot go. You are the one who stopped me as I was walking, and now you're trying to leave." He did not let the astrologer leave. Now the astrologer knows he had no choice but to solve the problem of this man. So after deep thinking, he began by saying, "You were left for dead, am I right?" Okay, so he asked the stranger, "You almost died in the past, am I right?" Now hearing this, the stranger said, "Ah, tell me more." Okay, he was excited. "A knife has passed through you once," said the astrologer. "Good fellow." He bared his chest to show the scar. "What else?" "And then you were pushed into a well nearby in the field. You were left for dead." "I should have been dead if some passerby had not chanced to peep into the well," exclaimed the other, overwhelmed by enthusiasm. Now what the astrologer was saying was all true. The stranger was very excited. He said, "Yes, I was attacked with a knife once." He even showed him the scar on his chest. And the man said, "I almost died as I was pushed into a well in the field, but a passerby managed to save my life." Now hearing this, the stranger wanted to know more. Okay, he wanted to know about the man who tried to kill him. So he said, "When shall I get to meet him?" Clenching his fist. Okay, he really wanted to meet the person who tried to kill him. He was very angry. But what did the astrologer say? He said, "In the next world." This means this man, the person who tried to kill him, had already died 4 months ago. Getting the news that the person who tried to kill him had already died, the stranger was very angry because he had no chance to take a revenge. The astrologer even called this man by his name, Guru Nayak. So the stranger was very shocked. He said, "You know my name?" And the astrologer said, "As I know all other things," meaning he knows everything. The astrologer had so many more things to tell this stranger. He said, "Guru Nayak, listen carefully to what I have to say. Your village is 2 days' journey due north of this town. Take the next train and be gone. I see once again great danger to your life if you go from home." The astrologer told this man, "You have to leave this place as soon as possible. I see more danger ahead of you if you stay longer." So he advised him to take the next train and go home. He took out a pinch of sacred ash and held it out to him. "Rub it on your forehead and go home. Never travel southward again and you will live to be 100. So the astrologer took out a pinch of sacred ash and gave it to him. He suggested that he should rub it on his forehead and go home. He also told him not to travel to the South Indian part of the country again. So he said, "Never travel southward again and you will live to be 100, meaning you will live many years."